So you wanna learn about beer? Stay tuned and never fear. They're the guys for the case, 'cause they'll tell you all about what they taste. We got Mudhole, B&Q, we loves Star Wars and grilling too. And Knops got loves baseball and board games, he's played them all. There's no place I'd rather spend the Monday nights than here, having a few chuckles and damn good beer. Now it's time for Two Beerded Guys.
What is up, guys? Anyway, I'm back from a bachelor party. That was a lot of fun weekend. I can't wait to talk to you about a couple of the breweries I
Was it
saw.
a weekend at Bernie's?
Pretty much, dude. I came here and passed out for 2 hours.
Yeah. You did.
I got here, we got into Lapel at like 2:45. I was over here by like 3:15, and walked in and passed out on the couch until John sneezed very loudly.
Yep.
And I shot up. You can ask John, I literally went, "What was that?"
Yep.
So,
You did.
But great weekend. Matt bought me these really cool sunglasses that he gave me today, and I'm wearing them at
They're
night
pretty
indoors
cool.
right now. They're
Did I see that they're the favorites for next year?
Yeah, oh yeah, they're the betting favorites by a lot for next year. Atlanta Braves sunglasses, they're awesome.
Put a nice Ray Charles over there.
Damn straight, I'm really excited. Matt surprised me with the gift, so I might be a little excited.
He's a good guy like that sometimes.
He's just thoughtful.
He just doesn't want to get picked on, so he tries to be nice.
I love
Doesn't work.
I love how that's the reason.
Yeah.
God damn it, seeing through my facade.
All right. The indoors at night, I was having trouble seeing really bad, so we got to switch. But thank you, Matt. Welcome back to the show. We're supposedly live on Facebook and YouTube. It shows. We'll see if
Yeah.
that continues to work.
Comment, make sure we can see.
Yeah.
And
If you comment and we don't respond ever, please either text us if you have our number or DM us on Facebook or Instagram. Either one, we do get those notifications, so I'll be able to look at Matt and be like, "Hey, reset the shit." Yeah. Matt also periodically will reset if it goes too long, especially in the first half of the show without comments. So, but reach out to us so that way we don't miss things, because we like to hear from you.
yes, it's fun. Make fun of us.
As you can see, the lovely Gabby is not here. Gabby got really busy with work today and wasn't gonna make it.
God
so,
damn it, Smo.
Yeah, I meant to text Mo. I need to do that. Be like, what the hell? Why are you making people work so damn much?
Right.
But she's gonna be on next week, so no fear. Gabby will be on next week. We're pushing Madison to another week, so we'll get that all sorted out. It'll have to be in the new year, unfortunately, because we are booked all the way through.
Look at us.
We only have one left in January, I think now. I think I almost have January booked.
Nice job.
So it's a bad thing that we're booked up, you just said.
It's kind of fucking cool, to be honest.
It is really cool.
But we are taking a little bit of advantage. We're getting rid of a couple beers that have sat in the fridge a little bit, and then we're breaking out our last of our non-alcoholics because I found it in the fridge.
There we go.
And so we're taking advantage of that. Now, we did bring us some treats. We got some local treats, and then I broke out an Equilibrium. That sounds fantastic. So, we're not completely doing a fridge clear. So
No.
I couldn't do it. I thought about it, and I was like, no. I got it. No.
Nope, we're gonna enjoy ourselves.
And it's time to pick your anticipated beer. Matt, what are you looking forward to? I saw you staring at the cans earlier, not just mine.
So speaking of Equilibrium, that is the one I'm looking forward to because it just sounds like it's got so much decadent cake, dessert shit in it.
It
I'm
really
just
does.
Really excited for that one.
I agree.
You know what? Looking forward to Delivery Boy. Let's see this new Chris Knight face of windmill brew.
Yeah, the fruit on the bottom this time instead of an IPA style, they went with a fruited. So
Yeah.
this is should be a lot of fun. Nothing else. It's a good looking can. I can't wait to show off the Crafter Die can cam today, as John's done a little tinkering and added a new toy. So
It's a little upgrade.
Just trying to make life a little bit easier for Tyler, so
yeah, that's the reason.
it is.
Anyway, but other than that, guys, we got some fun stuff lined up. I'm kind of excited for that Squirrel Stew by Ledgeview.
Yeah.
So another Indiana brewery. So
We've had it before, and we'll see if the can is as good as
yeah,
it
I did really like it
Yeah.
on draft.
I thought that was the one that
Yeah.
was out there and you guys were big fans of.
I really liked it on draft. I haven't had it in can yet. I did have it on draft at that event that I got this can though.
Yeah.
And I yeah, I still liked it.
It's
so.
you know what? Brown ale, but I love a classic style done correctly.
Absolutely. Don't forget, guys, we will be scoring everything on Untapped today, live on show. So if for some reason you walk away and miss a score, you don't hear it, whatever it is, you'll be able to just pull up your Untapped, give us a follow if you don't already, and you'll see the scores right there. You'll see some check-ins from this past weekend when I was down in Knoxville, Tennessee. Now, I remembered to put in the comments for all the ones from the first brewery. I forgot to do it on this one, but all the Knoxville are Ops Guy only scores, and I put that in the comments on the ones at Schultz Brewing. I forgot to do it at Yeehaw, so I'll have to go back and fix those later.
This is one of those thoughts and opinion expressed are not official.
That
Two Beerded Guys.
Well, that and anybody, they know all our scores that get put in there are typically at least two of us doing it together.
Phrasing.
No, I said what I said. But I wanted to make sure and score those, because I was on a business trip and wanted to make sure I had extra things going on. So,
Right off.
Business trip, I love it.
I turned a bachelor party into a business trip. I'm not dumb.
Nope. We have it set up the way we want it set up.
I am not dumb.
Yep.
Matt, you got anything for us, bud?
Yeah, we actually got someone commenting on Twitch. Hopefully the video is actually coming through there. We know sometimes it doesn't, so sorry if that's weird. The name is, I'm going to butcher it.
Please tell me that's their name.
No, but that would be a great handle, though, wouldn't it? Asias Dan La Cosas. Hopefully I didn't do that too bad. It says, hey, what's up? I don't think we've got to see you before, so thanks for tuning in.
If it's somebody we know, tell us who you are. If it's Cosmos especially, tell us if you got a new one. If for some reason Twitch is working, please tell us.
Yeah, it never carries the video.
Otherwise,
live.
the video will literally go live as soon as, it will be available on Twitch as soon as we turn off the live stream.
So
it's immediate too. We found out. We don't understand, but that's the way it works.
Weird, yeah.
We've pissed Twitch off somehow, I guess.
I don't know.
But we are live on Facebook and YouTube today. If something's not working, switch to the other one. And
I'm curious.
we're gonna have a good time.
Yeah, they're all. I checked. They're all streaming, and it's Facebook got their shit together, or XSplit, or somehow they got together, got it worked out.
I blame Facebook, 100%.
Got over their breakup fight.
Something, man.
Matt, you got anything else for us over there?
That's what we got so far.
So are the comments working on the other ones? Because Russell hasn't commented. That's weird.
I checked on both of them too. I don't see any of the comments even on the app. So
okay, that's fair.
I like how we all are like, Russell didn't comment. All right, something's not working right.
Right.
But yeah, so I'm excited for the beer. Now, Matt, when I'm pouring, after I describe this first beer, tell us what we're drinking, all that good stuff. You guys did a little something Saturday, had a little fun. Make sure you let us know, what you guys were up to.
Certainly looks like the video is not working on Twitch.
All right, well, thank you for commenting anyways.
Thanks for trying.
we greatly appreciate you. As you can see, my shoulder's still not fixed, so, I'm still having to hold my wrist. That and I had a busy freaking weekend. I golfed. Hey. That's funny.
Yep.
That's funny.
Funny as shit.
Not how I meant it, but that's funny as shit. I golfed this weekend.
It's even funnier being with a group of dudes for the
or
weekend.
At least I
had a
attempted
busy
to golf.
weekend. My arm is sore.
Obviously, I'm not allowed to golf yet, so all I did was putt and some short chips, and it didn't hurt any of the swings I did, nothing like that. But by the time we were done, it was just tired. It was sore. It was tired. I'm stiff right now. Lot of work.
Designated ball cleaner.
Lot of work. Lot of work. All right. Anyway, so our first brew is a non-alcoholic brew. This is from Well-Being Brewing Company. This is Heavenly Body Golden Wheat, better known as John.
Hells yes.
Yeah, I got you.
Oh yeah, baby.
A proudly non-alcoholic malt beverage containing less than 0.5% ABV. Award-winning craft brews with the alcohol gently removed. We use the latest in brewing technology to ever so gently remove the alcohol from our fully fermented craft brews. When we are finished, you have a true taste brew that is non-alcoholically delicious. Calories only 68, carbs 12, protein 2.4 grams, 0 fat.
It's healthy. It's a goddamn health drink.
Yeah, this is out of Well-Being Brewing is by O'Fallon Brewery. So that this is a second line they have, it appears like. And St. Louis, Missouri.
That's why I was going to ask, since we've had a few NAs recently, are the NA breweries
That's really close. I ain't moving it.
Only doing NA stuff, or are they regular breweries that are also offering non-alcoholic options?
This appears to be a brewery that has a non-alcoholic line that they call it the Well-Being Brewing.
Yeah.
Well, it's kind of like if we're
Every other
paying
brewery,
attention in the future, now I'm kind of curious.
most breweries just have a non-alcoholic beer if they're doing it.
Right, just kind of
This
like one.
appears to be a brewery that has a second line that they do like a series of non-alcoholic. This one tastes more like beer.
More, but
It's a golden wheat. I do get a little bit of that wheat spice.
It's a
little flat.
Huh? I had a whole lot of bubbles on my drink.
Like I had like head on it, but now it's like there's no like carb.
It's not
in
that
it anymore.
it's not that it's flat. It's got a weird. It's not even that tart, but it's got a weird.
It's astringent. It's lemony tart. Like there's like a citrus like tartness in the background.
Which I don't know if it's just because the recipe and they oftentimes wheat beers can have a citrus sort of
It probably did
flavor in there.
because it's not really an off flavor. That's normal.
Yeah.
Because it's not a funk tart. It's like a citrus tart.
Yeah.
Lemon is kind of the one I'm picking up, if anything. But
Yeah.
yeah. Interesting. And it is the most beer, non-alcoholic beer we've had so far.
It is the most beer, not beer.
I do want to try another style from them. Just see if it's because it's a wheat beer because we don't like wheats.
Yeah, that doesn't help.
Yeah.
But it's the closer to the beer.
Yeah.
Like closer to beer than any of the non-alcoholic beer we've tried so far. Which is funny because non-alcoholic like Heineken is literally just Heineken without the booze. So
Right.
I actually somewhat enjoyed that one the night I had to drink it. Although it's really weird when you have like 4 or 5 of them and there's nothing going on.
Yeah, no, it's a weird drink.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's definitely got that little bit of astringent, lemony feel at the end. A little bit of that grain, like wheat spice at the beginning, but not over the top, which I like it better than some wheats because of that. It's okay. It's kind of the best I can describe it as.
Yeah.
What do you think, Matt? Because technically you count today, so I'm curious about your opinion.
Kind of agree with all that. Like there is something that I don't know that's off, but it just tastes odd to me. And I think the lemony finish is something that's kind of coming through on this, which seems a little out of character for this, at least for the level I'm getting on it. I know you said like flat may be the wrong word, but I'm not getting as effervescent as I'd like. Like it's not like it's not as bubbly drinking it.
It's a GABF winner.
Like I don't know. It's okay. It's like it is the most beer tasting not beer that we've had yet, so I guess it gets points for that.
Heavenly Body Golden Wheat is based on a Great American Beer Festival award-winning recipe. Based on. So it's what started before they pulled the booze. This American-style wheat has more flavor than its light lager cousins. We add a hint of Cascade and German traditional hops for a slight citrus character that balances the lighter malts. This is a great, easy-to-drink, non-alcoholic craft beer for other sports, yoga, or any time you're taking care to watch what is going in your heavenly body.
That'd be funny if you're drinking like NA beer, like while you're going into yoga. Be like, yeah, boom.
That sounds like something I'd do.
You drink a bunch of beer at yoga. It's NA. It's fine.
It's fine.
It's low carb. It's actually healthy.
So I mean, it does have the citrus notes.
Yeah.
We're better at this than we believe we are sometimes, I think.
Yeah. I guess I go first on this one.
You do.
And I think it's fine. I think it must be from the Cascade. As far as the lemonade goes, it tastes a little bit weird to me. I'll go 2.75 on it. It is probably one of the better NA beers we've had, though.
I'm going to give it a flat 3. I think it is what it says it is. I can drink that. It's very crushable. Relatively enjoyable without being... It's weird. It's okay. It's average. It's good. It's not even not half bad. I can't give it that, but I'm going to give it a 3. What do you think, Matt?
I'm agree with John. 2.75. Like it's not bad. It's not great. It's just about average, but some of the flavor for me is just a little bit shy of average. So a little ding.
As you can tell in the Craft or Die Can Cam earlier, you don't have to go back to it if you don't want. Obviously, Craft or Die is on there. Thank you to them for sponsoring the Craft or Die Can Cam. That's awesome. We appreciate you. Nick, you are the best. I started to say the man and the best all at once. Also, John did upgrade. We have a nice little turntable, so you're going to be able to see all sides of the can, and without me having to, necessarily dial it in perfect each time. You'll also be able to see when we throw random glassware up there, stuff like that. When really get to see highlight different things. So
yeah, it was really Tommy who mentioned the little turntable, and I was just like, yeah, if it's like cheap, I'm going to get one.
Yeah, cheap. It only cost us $100. It's fine.
It did not.
Come on,
we still have money left over from our Cane Camp sponsorship.
Yay!
So we do have some comments flooding in now. They are working on here, so that's good news.
Woo!
Kevin Atwell checking in from Facebook.
buddy?
Haven't seen you for a while.
Charlie Brown!
Todd Swain also. What's up, Swainer?
Swainer!
Long time no see. What's up? And Brett. What's up, you beautiful motherfuckers? And Tyler.
Love you too, Brett.
Jill Xavier. Sorry I'm late. Had to run to the store to grab some Indiana beer.
Ooh, what'd you get?
Yeah.
3 floors.
Probably some ice zombie. Yeah.
It's zombie ice.
Yeah.
I'm almost 100% sure it's zombie ice.
I forgot they iced zombie.
It's fucking good.
Yeah.
But I almost guarantee it's zombie ice.
Yep.
And if it's not, it's definitely 3 Floyd. So it's Gumball Head. It's something like that.
Yeah. I don't know of another Indiana brewery who would distribute to Iowa.
I don't know of anyone. Sun King doesn't.
No.
And no, Upland might, but I doubt it.
Yeah. It's got to be,
It would have to be 3 Floyds.
Yeah.
Let us know, Ross. Now you got us curious.
Yeah.
Now we need to know.
Gotta love how Indiana breweries are so small that there's one that might be in Iowa.
Yeah.
He's like, yep, zombie ice. Says you can't argue with $9.99 for a 6-pack.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. All right.
That's a pretty good price for any craft beer.
It really is.
And zombie ice is decently high ABV, good hop flavor. Oh, pretty good deal.
Yeah.
So back to this.
That's probably a better deal than we can buy it here.
I think it is. So just so you guys know, just a reminder and a quick roundup of everything we got going on right now. We do have 2 events coming up right away, including Full Fest, which there is still tickets available. They are going fast. It's almost sold out last year. It's a little bit bigger this year, so make sure you check it out quick. It is so much fun. It's at the Fulling Warehouse. You get a drink beer, and you get to play unlimited Fulling while you do it. And in case you have a friend who only somewhat likes beer, there is full bars located at both ends of the Fulling Warehouse.
And if you kind of don't know what you want to drink, because all the free craft beer isn't for you for some reason, they literally have a mystery vending machine.
They do have a mystery vending machine, and it's 3 different levels.
Yeah.
There is the $1 or whatever, or $2 whatever, I forget it is, but it's like the low price, the mid price, and the good beer.
Yep.
It's really funny. The low price, there's some interesting shitty stuff in there, but there's a couple not bad ones. Yeah. The mid level's mostly like typical solid, not great but solid beer, and then the top one had some good craft beer in it. So it's
all about that. I'm looking forward to getting that when we get in there again.
It's a lot of fun. Also, the following week, in case maybe a beer fest isn't your scene, we're at Circle City Irish Fest in Noblesville, Indiana. Nope. The first year of Irish Fest coming to Noblesville, and its return post-COVID. Very excited to see how this grows and be a part of it. Its first year back.
Yeah.
We're excited for that. It's going to be a long event full of music. There's food vendors, beer vendors, tons of music. I think there's 6 or 7 bands playing that throughout the day. We'll be there with our booth and some volunteers having a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's going to be a great time. Going to kill it up. Excited. Absolutely.
And if you can't make it to any of that or don't live local, you can follow us for exclusive content on Patreon. Support us on there at any level. $1 to $20 a month will get you access to all the content. And then the different tiers have different rewards as well that include really cool merch and, things like that.
Fun stuff.
Yeah. If you go there, there's a public viewable post. I can't speak. It's been a long weekend, guys. I was at a bachelor party from Friday till this morning. I am drained. But
you're on a work trip from Friday till this morning.
Yeah, I mean, your arm was wore out.
I love it. But if you go to our Patreon, it will describe all the tiers in one of the public post videos. So most of them are behind the paywall, but there are a handful of things that'll give you kind of an idea of what content to expect.
Really appreciate every single one of you who are subscribers.
Absolutely. We did get a new subscriber recently, so thank you.
Yes.
You'll see all the subscribers on the mid-screen, and make sure you stay for the mid-screen because we do have a new craft person of the week.
Yes.
Now it's time to drink more.
And Brett, while you're talking about the Fold Fest, is can't wait! It is fun.
Yep, Brett is one of our volunteers for Fold Fest.
You might want to stretch your arm a little bit, do some shoulder exercises.
Oh, we're going to make you throw at least a few times just to laugh our ass off, just so you know.
Yeah.
I don't remember the last time my brother threw a football, so
All right.
should be entertaining. Our next beer is Delivery Boy Smasher, fruit on the bottom. As you saw, I was giving it a little flip. I'll give it a roll before I pour. This is a Berliner Weiss style ale with passion fruit, orange, guava, marshmallow, and lactose. Contains unfermented fruit and sugars. Keep cold, drink fresh, and gently rouse can before opening.
Just like all weekend.
Not rouse. Rouse.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
If it was a rouse, it'd be more like this.
Like this weekend.
Yeah, he's still in good form.
Yeah.
Damn straight.
And what'd you say this beer is called? Where's it from?
Delivery Boy Smasher from Windmill Brewing.
Okay.
Okay.
I didn't think you said that when you were
I might have
saying
forgot the
He
Windmill, or Windmill, but I said the beer name, didn't I?
Yeah.
it. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Sorry.
I was like, I could have sworn I did.
Oh, it's
I definitely didn't hear windmill if you did say that one.
I might not have. That's how much more do you want?
That's fine. Look at that.
Skip you once that way.
Looks kind of fun. Kind of like that Sunny D color.
Make sure you get a little fruit from the bottom. There you go.
All right.
I do love this can art.
It is cool.
For those of you that don't remember the Delivery Boy video game, you're wrong, but that's what the name and can art is inspired by, along with the lovely Chris Knight.
Paperboy, right?
That's what I meant, yeah.
Yeah.
You knew what I meant.
I did.
It's one of those days. He delivers beer, that's why it's Delivery Boy. There we go. Words are hard. Did I not
Definitely
tag
get that
Windmill?
vanilla note in there.
It smells very fruity.
I know I tagged
all the
Windmill.
fruit being in there, like it's coming through on the nose. Getting a lot of the peach.
Yeah.
Yeah, I tagged Windmill. Okay.
Oh, it's tart. That's super tart.
Mine's not. It's tart, but it's not like pucker for me. Like looks like it's pucker for you.
It's pucker for me. It's right here.
I like that. Not a big fan of the color.
No.
Uh,
Problem with fruited sours, oftentimes they look very unappetizing.
yeah. That's why a lot of people drink fruited sours out
Oh,
of
you
the
can see all the fruit
can.
chunks in there for sure.
Very pithy. Very grapefruit.
The flavor's pretty dead on. I feel like that is very enjoyable.
Tastes like Paperboy, yeah.
What fruit's supposed to be in it?
I thought I read it, didn't I? Yeah. Passion fruit, orange, and guava. Along with marshmallow and lactose. I was like, I could have sworn, yeah. Definitely taste the guava.
Yeah.
100%. Marshmallow's there for a nice sweetener with kind of a nice, causing a nice mouthfeel, a little bit more pillowy at the finish after a very astringent start. I fucked up the word and it still worked, so I'll take
start,
it.
yeah, that worked. That actually worked well.
Yeah. I could have played it off, but I've 100% fucked that word up. Words are hard. We do have a friend that scored this. Oh, Chris. Okay. That doesn't count.
Yeah, he might be biased.
He's on the can.
He's on
it
the
doesn't
can.
count.
He works there.
Wait, what's on the can better be in the can. God damn it.
So that's what Chris tastes like. No wonder he has his girlfriend that he has.
Yeah.
She is such a lovely person.
She's a lovely lady.
I met her at South Bend. She is awesome.
Nice.
So, and she liked the fact that everybody gives Chris shit. So, she was enjoying that.
Well, she has to jump in, right? Just kind of play out along.
She didn't when I was there, but I didn't get a chance to talk to him too much. But I'll tell you what, it's what's on the can is in the can. The flavor is full and rich and good. I like the blend of the fruits without nothing dominates anything. The marshmallow doesn't dominate. It blends well. I thought it was a solid beer.
I think it's pretty solid. Definitely get that tartness, that pithiness, that zest.
A lot of times you don't get the tart that you want out of fruited sours, and it's really nice having one that delivered.
Yeah.
It's a Berliner Weiss, and it actually nails
Yeah.
that side of it instead of just being, here's fruit and sugar. Oh, yeah, it's supposed to be sour. Yeah, it's not.
Yeah.
This actually is. I enjoyed it,
Yeah, it was good.
especially considering it's not my style of choice.
I was going to say, from a fruited sour standpoint, Berliner Weiss is okay, but my go-to is the Gozes.
Yeah, we know.
So,
For me, I go first this time, and frankly, I enjoyed it, and I'm giving it a 4.
right.
I will seek this beer out.
I don't know for me if it's quite Seek Out, but it's really close. I liked it. I think it was really good. I think what they said was on the can was in the can. We'll go 3.75.
And once again, I think it was really good. I'm not Seek It Out either. I'm going to go 3.5.
So it is a 3.75 average. John is very wrong.
Look at me being right.
Very solid beer. Yeah, I'm really happy with that. It's a nice return to good scores from Windmill on that one. So
Good job, Windmill.
nice job, Windmill.
Couple comments real quick. Todd says on his dad budget, he really enjoys Big Hug IPA and the Kona Big Wave.
Okay.
I mean, yeah.
I haven't had Kona in a long time.
I don't know Big Hug off the top of my head.
I don't either.
I'm not too sure on that one.
Kona, I've never been a huge fan of.
I can't say I've ever even tried it.
Yeah.
It's just it's been forever since I've had it. I don't even really remember. I remember having it, but I don't remember what it tasted like.
I see it all the time.
I have a buddy who buys it
Really?
often, so.
Yeah.
I've got Eric Workman checking in. What's up, buddy?
What up, Eric?
Says, words are hard. I'm pretty sure that's a Chris Ream quote.
Yeah.
Dude, words are real hard today.
It's been a struggle all day.
He also says, go Dale!
Oh, I have my number 3 hat on, don't I?
Yeah.
It's for 3 up, 3 down. It's a baseball reference, but
Can also
why
be
there's
Kind
arrows.
of looks like an Irish hat.
Yeah.
that's why there's arrows.
Kind of hard to pick up the arrows on the screen, though.
Yeah.
You really got to know it's there to look for.
That's fair.
I'm going to grab my Irish hat that says 3 on it.
You would.
Yep.
Did I say beer hug for the IPA for Todd?
Yes.
Okay. He's saying beer hug. I was like, yeah, that's
Or no,
what I
you said bear hug.
Oh, did I? Ha!
I still don't know beer hug.
I thought he
either.
said
Whoops.
Big Hug.
I don't know beer hug either.
I don't know.
And Jules Xavier Russ says, Liz is loving the
Words. Hard. Difficult.
woo, the
Oh.
John Guns.
Hazy beer hug
Those,
from
yeah, baby.
Hazy beer hug from
They need to get a rub down.
Hazy beer hug or any of the beer hugs from Goose Island. I do know what that is now.
It's a shame Tyler's arm's too sore, John.
Yeah.
All right, now I know what he's talking about. The Goose Island beers.
Okay.
I have had those. But I was like, what the fuck's beer hug? Oh, yeah. No, Goose Island. God damn it, Todd. Why do you gotta make me look shit up and get distracted?
Now we got to go to Hefeweizen again.
We didn't have a Hefeweizen. We just
Oh,
had
it
a
was a
wheat.
wheat
A
beer.
golden wheat.
We had a golden knot wheat.
All right, so this is local beer, 1520 Hefeweizen from Grand Junction Brewing at 5.5%. This Bavarian-style ale is award-winning, by the way. Contains an abundance of wheat malt, which comprises over 50% of the grain bill.
Yay.
You will encounter hints of clove, banana, and vanilla in the aroma thanks to the unique yeast strain that's been around for hundreds of years. Proudly brewed and canned by Grand Junction Brewing out of Westfield, Indiana. Follow them on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, or at www.grandjunctionbrewing.com.
Grand Junction, I feel like this is going to be better than I'm going to give it credit for just because it's a goddamn Hefe.
So is it the banana clove with the banana flavor that it really drives you nuts, John, or...
I don't like wheat, and yes, I mean, you get the banana in there, and which is yeast, not banana, but...
'Cause I know you're typically not a fan, and I am very hit or more miss than hit on like Hefes and stuff too, just because like I get full feeling more than anything else.
Cost a really big hit on that one.
Oh, yeah, it did.
That's funny.
Oh, jeez, man!
Because I poured it identical to the way I poured the other two.
like some beer with my phone.
That narrow glass just...
Yeah.
Thanks for the killer pour, Tyler.
You're welcome. I did it just for you.
It's a good looking label.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
We will be announcing our 2024 events as soon as all of them are out. But a little teaser, we are doing Frigid Digits this year at Centerpoint. Very excited for that. That's coming up in February. It is a stupid cold event, but a stupid amount of fun. I haven't done it in years, but
I've never been.
I
But I hear
went-
it's a
I've never
fun
been.
time.
I've been as a patron and had a lot of fun.
Yeah. I've never been. I'm excited for that. I was going to say, like, we are planning a lot in this winter season. And it's nice because it's like, okay, you got something else to look forward to. Okay, that's done. Okay, something else to look forward to. You don't get a chance to just sit. I know a lot of people get that seasonal depression and stuff. We don't have that chance.
We
We're
don't
too
have a
busy.
chance this year.
Yep.
There ain't no way in hell. I'm still working on some stuff for December and January. I will find us things. It will happen. But I managed to cram one end of February, which considering we also are going to Denver in February, Matt's out of town a bunch for February.
Yeah.
It's kind of impressive that I managed to fit that in.
Oh, yeah. I ain't mad about it.
Oh, I did that on purpose.
You know what? You just crammed it in.
Oh, wow, that is a Hefeweizen. That is a Hefeweizen.
Wonderful.
That is everything about a Hefeweizen.
That is, but that one's not, like, undrinkable for it. Like,
That's a Hefeweizen.
It's a Hefe.
I know a few people who adore Hefeweizens and would love this beer.
Yeah.
Pete's a big Hefeweizen fan.
Is
Pete
he?
would, if I remember right, I think it's Pete. It's either Pete or Tommy. I can't remember which. One of them used to love when it came out. Brent Schlimmer tends to like them.
It's a good example of a Hefe.
It has a really nice, if you like Hefes, a really nice wheat base. It gives you that grain spice. It does remind me a little bit of Hillbilly Bubblegum with the ability to, for those chewing on wheat, for those of you that don't know.
Yeah.
those that aren't hillbillies.
It 100% reminds me of that. It does have that banana coming through strong. Clove is there. I don't get any vanilla notes, but that's a yeast thing again. Yeah. So it's hit or miss on if you get everything. That's why I've never even really seen people use that in their notes on a Hefe, because that's the one that you don't notice as much if it's there from the yeast. I
really want to know what the average is on Untap.
Burp, because Hefes make me belch real bad.
Yeah.
That's a fair statement.
Yeah. But it really is a solid version of this, of this style.
I think this is pretty drinkable for a Hefe. Like I could have a couple of these actually. For not being that big a fan of the style, I would drink this one.
So from a Hefe standpoint, the Hefe that I enjoy the most is from Beer Brewery because it's not a super strong Hefe. So it's a little more drinkable for me. This one, I think, technically is probably a better Hefe. But I have more of a struggle drinking it because it's such a good Hefe.
What's funny is, not my style, as you know, I like this one better than most.
Yeah.
It's almost like they leaned into the style so much that it kind of brought it around for me. You know what I mean? Like, where you have, it's like, this is such a true to style beer that it starts making you kind of go, hey, I could drink this.
So
I think it leans into it well enough, but it's also not, it's balanced enough that, because sometimes you get that like really clove heavy, like dominating, and there's nothing else there. This one's got it all there, but it's kind of in relative balance.
I see what you're saying. Yeah.
I think that this would be a good one if you were going to do, maybe pair this with some sort of appetizer.
This would be a good beer with certain appetizers for sure.
Yeah.
Such as what, John? What would you recommend?
Whatever Ugly Pete might come up with.
Oh.
That might be one we'd have to do.
Yeah.
That might be one. Which, be on the lookout. Coming in December, we will have a special recorded show. We're going to record and edit it down. But it's going to be a food and beer pairing show.
Yep.
With Ugly Pete, myself, off-screen Matt, John, and our producer Jared that day. We're having a little star producer come in and do a little work for us.
Yeah.
Try to make it a more professional thing. But with Pete trying to do his food thing and really taking off with his seasonings, it's going to highlight his seasonings in an appetizer style show. So we're going to pair appetizers with beer using Pete's different seasonings he's invented and sells. Therefore, we can highlight his growing business along with our side that we love so much in the beer.
Little Birdie told me there might be a chain of grocery stores in Texas will be carrying it soon. So
that's what I keep hearing.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm excited. Everything seems to be going really well for Pete. I love I use his seasonings at home. They are great for when I'm in a hurry, or especially when I'm teaching my nephew flavor combinations. I'll show him what's in that, like in the seasoning.
Yep.
We'll test the seasoning, and then I'll have him kind of pick out what flavor is that ingredient, because it's an easy way, because I cook by just dashing things together, and I know what it tastes like, but he doesn't. So being able to take something like that tells you exactly what the ingredients are, I've been able to kind of basically break it back down and have him understand.
I made a remoulade sauce the other day.
Yeah?
Yeah, I used the low tide in it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it was good.
I haven't had the low tide yet. I need to get it. I hear it's pretty solid.
Yeah.
Matt, you are first to score this. What will you give the 1520 by Grand Junction out of Westfield, Indiana?
I'm gonna probably be surprising on this score. I actually enjoy this. I think it's well done. I think it's a good version. I would drink this, and if I was going to get a Hefe, this is the one I'd want to go for. I'm gonna get a 4 1/4.
Nice.
That's a good, solid score.
John?
I wouldn't search it out, but it's a 3.75.
So one of our supporters, our patron supporters, had a minute. She watches at work on occasion. Well, she finally had a minute. She's been busy. She turns it on. Evidently, her volume was up a little bit on her computer, and the first thing that was heard was right as I burped from the Hefe.
Yeah.
So she turns on her computer and immediately gets a belch. That's kind of funny.
That's kind of funny.
I enjoy that a little bit.
Just for you.
You're welcome, Cynthia. You gave it a 3.75, correct?
Yep.
It's going to be a 4 average because I'm giving it a 4. I think that I agree with Matt on if I'm going to buy a Hefe, I think that's the Hefe I'm going to buy.
Grand Junction did a hell of a job.
Yeah. Very impressed, Grand Junction. Wonderful to have a local brewery. Make a style I don't like into something I enjoy. Why did it just say that's weird?
So what's that on tap average?
Well, hold on one second. All right, it tried to score it twice. The untapped average from everyone is a 3.65.
Okay.
Pretty good.
And then our friends give it a 3.75 average.
All right.
Actually, I'm one of our friends that have scored it, and I gave it a 3.75 that time, and it's actually gone up.
Yeah.
Now I haven't had it in since 2018 was the last time I drank that beer.
5 years of improved it.
Pretty consistent, though.
That would have been my buddy Dan and I, while coaching, used to go over to Grand Junction back in the day.
Yeah.
We'd get done with a tournament game at Grand Park and then stop at Grand Junction.
And Matt, I would pair that with a pretzel for sure.
Something salty was what I was thinking.
Yeah.
I was thinking like either like a pretzel or maybe some charcuterie.
No, I know what I'd pair it with. Fresh chicharrones. Give me some like fresh fried pork rinds, some chicharrones, something like that.
Interesting.
Give me fresh fried pork fat, basically, with some spicy mustard.
Interesting. I don't know if I'm there with you, but
I am.
I can appreciate it.
I'm real happy with that idea. That fucking sounds fire.
I'd try it.
The fat guy.
I would love to be proven wrong.
The fat guy in me just got real excited right there.
I saw.
How? It's not that big. Did you grow? 3, damn it.
Wait, are we having a Grinch heart situation over there? And on that day, Tyler's weighing grew 3 pixels.
This is bullshit.
I can just picture it again.
Why are you picturing my dick?
It's really just the outline if you remember the cartoon.
Yeah, it really is.
Damn it. This is bullshit. I'm telling my friend that you're mean.
All right.
At least he's not abrasive.
Assholes. All right. So
We're the mean ones.
probably our last beer of the first half is going to be our third Indiana brew of the day.
Let's go.
This is Ledgeview Brewing Company's Squirrel Stew.
Not the most appetizing name.
All right,
I love that name.
for one, I do like Squirrel Stew, so you can go.
Oh, yeah. Never had.
This is a brown ale, which we don't get nearly enough of, so chef's kiss. Go ahead.
Grand Junction
Yep.
and Zwanzig.
Yep.
That's it.
Yeah, pretty much. This is a 5% ABV, brewed under the watchful eyes of several locally established bushy-tailed acorn hoarders. Our brown ale is made with grains
Not wrong. We've seen that
from the
area.
United Kingdom, American hops, and Indiana maple syrup. We have had this beer before, but only on draft. I am very excited to have it out of the can. She's an ass. She's laughing with you.
They say I'm excited to have this out of Wassa.
Now,
Wassa.
Wassa. Where are you from? Wassa. Where? Wassa.
Warsaw?
Warsaw? Yeah.
Wassa.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. No,
No, it's not what you're saying. It really isn't, bud.
Fucking New York.
Goddamn transplant.
Right. Keep up your good work, though.
Yeah. Come in, brew good beer, make good food. We'll take you in.
Very, very. I'm excited to have this out of the can.
Yeah.
I really am. Also, Cynthia, you are watching the show right now. Put in the comments what you thought of Bad Dad Brewing. I know you went this weekend for the first time, so give us kind of your little take on what you thought of your first experience at Bad Dad out of Fairmount, Indiana.
Beer and pizza, because I really want that pizza.
I know she tried the pizza, and I know she tried their Scottish ale, if I remember right.
All right, good choice.
So, well, she asked me which one to drink. I was like, I don't know what's on tap, so she sent me the menu. I'm like, with not being a beer person, get the Scottish ale because it'll be a little sweeter with some caramel notes. You know, might be something. I go, or if you just want basic domestic beer, get this. They have the one of the lager, or like a light lager. I think it's the Dude Abides, if I remember right.
Yeah.
I was like, one of those two. But she got the Scottish.
So I remember when we actually, John and I coming back from Hoplore one day, made a pit stop into Ledgeview, and we got to sample some of the food. We had fried ribs.
Yeah.
That was a pretty magical experience.
Fried ribs?
Yeah,
Yep.
like, it was like a tempura breading, deep fried on them,
With
like
some Korean...
yeah, like
Yeah.
Like a gochujang kind of sauce? Or
it's kind of like almost like an eel sauce, but not quite, a little sweeter.
It was...
That fucking sounds fire.
It was amazing.
It was
I'm not
great.
even a rib
And it was
guy.
one of those things that we were just like, hey, is that on the menu? You're like, no, it's really only in the week, like on Tuesdays, because we try to get people to come in. We were like, we're from out of town. They're like, all right, we'll make you some.
And he
Well,
wasn't
arm
even in
twisting,
there to...
Nope.
It was funny. It was a great experience though. Like we tried some loaded tachos and
Yeah,
stuff too. Like
yeah.
that was good. Like it was good eats up there.
And we knew that they had good beer because we've seen it at the beer fest, drank their food at the beer fest. But looking at the pictures, him talking about him being that chef.
So yeah, you
was-
could tell he's a chef after we ate the food. Like okay, this
Yeah.
checks out.
Great dude. He actually gave me this can at the Michiana Festival of Beers, specifically to have on the show, so I'm excited to try it. Maple for me is not coming through as much as it did in the past, but still a solid example of a brown ale.
Yeah.
But if you're looking for more maple, it's definitely missing a little bit in this can.
Gotcha.
What do you think?
It's not prevalent by any means. I would say if I didn't know that it's supposed to be in there, I wouldn't pick it out.
Yeah. And especially with putting it on the can as well, you got to make sure it kind of comes through. So that's my one nitpick so far. The body's nice.
Oh, it's super nice, super drinkable.
Yeah, extremely drinkable. It's only 5%, so if you're wanting a lighter ABV beer, but having that bigger malty flavor, it's a really good choice.
I think it's fantastic.
Interesting. Yeah, I remember having more maple in it in the past. Little bit of caramel
See the
notes.
big gulp gives it to you.
It didn't for me.
Nope.
Little bit of caramel notes, but not over the top. Not as sweet as some can be, which is funny considering it's supposed to also have maple syrup in it.
Right.
But very drinkable. Decent heavy mouthfeel for a brown.
For a 5%, especially, yeah.
Agreed.
It's really funny. I take that big gulp, and you know what it tastes? Mahogany. What the fuck does mahogany taste like? I don't know. That's
Are you just licking wood?
Maybe?
John walks around Lowe's. John walks around like Lowe's. That's ash.
Yeah.
That's mahogany. That's labeled wrong. Sir, that is not ash. That needs to be moved over there.
That's sycamore.
Oh, elm for sure. Just see
I don't know.
people just walking around with notebooks.
I don't know what mahogany tastes like, but it tastes like that.
Is he a wood sommelier?
Yeah.
He doesn't need a Cicerone. He doesn't need a sommelier. He's a wood LA. I don't fucking even know what to call that goddamn shit.
Eric says, good old wood liquor.
There he is. He's a level 2 wood liquor. Thanks, Eric. I was trying to figure out what to call him on that. That was perfect.
I knew exactly how ridiculous that sounded, and I didn't care.
It is, it definitely does. What the fuck? Somebody logged into my event.
I do appreciate the big gulp on this though, because it does kind of give it that. This is one of those you do get a different flavor profile out of the bigger gulp. Like,
Yeah.
it does bring a little more to it. It's a little. I'm not getting quite the mahogany, but maybe almost a little like smokiness coming out of it on the big gulp for me. Like, which wouldn't go counter to like a woody flavor.
Right.
Dr. Drew
I
is
kind of
on!
stand by it.
Drew says woodchuck.
Yeah. I stand by it. If you're talking about it tasting a little smoky, yeah, it's there.
Yeah, man. I think we're talking. Yeah, it's on the same wheelhouse.
Yeah.
And I think somewhere between like that smoky and like just a sweeter note, not so much a maple flavor, but a sweeter note. I kind of see the maple between those two, like not so much a maple flavor specific, but like maple
Maplewood.
Mapleness.
It's, knowing what flavor profiles of brown should be, I'm looking for a little bit that hints of vanilla or caramel. Didn't get a lot of that in there. And that's not a bad thing necessarily. Just like sometimes browns can have that. I just think it leaned into that more leather mahogany flavor profile, which is appropriate.
John,
Yeah.
what are you gonna score it?
Ooh. Because it's supposed to have maple in it, I'll drop the score just slightly. I still think it's goddamn delicious. I'm gonna go 4 1/4.
I'm not quite there. I think it's very good.
I'm a love of browns.
I'm a 3.75. Even with my love of browns, it's not a 4 for me.
Gonna go with I want to go 3.75 since the maple's not there. I kind of feel like I should hit it a little more, but yeah, if there's more maple there, I would definitely be like a 3.75 or a 4 since it's kind of missing and it's on the can. I'm gonna give it a 3.5.
All right, so it does end up
Probably
should be a 3.75 if I did my mental math right, but I can hardly talk today, so we're not going to count on my mental math being
Yeah,
accurate.
3.75.
Oh, holy shit! I'm proud of myself.
Yeah.
Yay me!
Yeah.
Oh, got a couple comments. Carrie Davis jumped out. What's up? It's
Yeah.
better here late than never.
Carrie, you the
buddy.
man.
Great to
Getting
hear
ready
from
to
you,
travel
man.
soon.
And Eric says if you'd have put a gun to his head, though, he would have picked me as the woodlicker of the group.
Well, oh, for sure, Eric. I mean,
Yeah.
100%.
Thanks, Eric.
Just ask him about his dating history every time we go out to, any other city or anything like that.
That's not dating history. That's just like the
I'm fairly certain you go on dates
demographic
with
that
him.
likes to hit on me.
I don't know. I'm fairly certain you were on a date in Chicago.
Those are pop-up dates that you just completely oblivious to.
I'm fairly certain he was on a date in Chicago. I really am.
He bought you drinks.
You bought him music, sang with him.
That's a date.
The whole room was singing. It wasn't just he and I.
But you were singing together.
And the whole room was celebrating the two of you.
Hey, look, it's time for a break. Oh, Bunny just jumped on too. What's up, Bunny?
What's up, buddy?
Bunny, that last beer had a great mouthfeel.
I was just going to ask how you thought the mouthfeel felt on that.
It
last
was
one.
fantastic. A nice hearty mouthfeel.
Yeah, for 5%, that mouthfeel wasn't thin. It was a good, thick mouthfeel.
Exactly. Really filled the mouth up with that mouthfeel. So, anyway, guys.
She hates us.
Anyway, guys, that pretty much is the end of the first half of the show. Make sure you check out our cool Creative Person of the Month. Also, there will be a post with a little intro video to her on our social medias tomorrow. I will make sure and get that up first thing tomorrow. It was supposed to be on your mid-screen, but our program and her video didn't want to work together. Instead of having a beautiful product
Video,
on the
baby.
screen, it decided to go opposite directions. So I'll make sure and get it up on our socials tomorrow to really highlight it. Otherwise, check out Eden's Lost from our good friend Aaron. We'll be right back.
Compulsive creator, I think she said.
Something like that.
Yeah.
John and off-screen man, big bushy beards and awesome hats. Two bearded guys. Oh yes they are 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 two bearded guys.
I mean, I do like the song. But...
Two bearded guys.
What is up? We're back for the second half of the show. I hope you were able to take a chance to look at Eden's Lost. That way you're able to follow her on, follow him on Facebook. Now you got me doing it. Follow him on Facebook, follow all that good stuff. Go to the website for Eden's Lost. And let's see, Aaron does art, music, poetry.
Cheesecakes.
What did they call themselves?
A compulsive creator.
Compulsive creator. That's what I was looking for there.
Yep.
I knew I was going to screw something up if I tried to remember. So,
And that's the thing. Like, I know Aaron commented on a lot of that side of things, but they're a really creative baker and chef, and
Aaron does just a lot of cool shit. And so, with all that, they actually have some cool stuff coming up in December and January, including an event at Fountain Square Brewing, by the way.
oh, nice.
So
Did we have any hand in that? Do we have any hand in that?
no,
All right.
Aaron's played
say
there.
that we did?
Aaron's played there in the past. Actually, if you checked out the video, Aaron is actually
Oh,
one of their videos is goddamn it, John. One of the videos actually has Aaron on stage with the Fountain Square logo in the background.
gotcha.
That's the only reason I know.
That's cool.
Otherwise, I wouldn't have had a clue. But yeah, really cool. I'm excited for everything they got going on, and one of our new creators of the week. Aaron will be on there at least 2 weeks, possibly 3. You know, if we get lazy on changing it. And then I have a lot of cool creators to follow it up. So
Sweet.
check them out. And if you know anyone, send them our way.
Yeah, that costs nothing. We do that because we love cool people who do cool shit.
Yeah, creators don't pay to be on there.
Yep.
That 100% is us highlighting cool people that do cool shit.
Yep.
Yeah. We don't charge people for shit, really.
No.
Advertisement, if you want to be on an ad, we'll charge you a little bit for that. But other than that, yeah. If you do cool shit, we like you.
So while we're gone, Carrie says chug, chug, chug. I'm guessing that's Bunny recouping all of her mouthfeels.
Yep.
Well, I hope she was able to down enough to match all the mouthfeels, because she does have more mouthfeels coming up.
There was a mouthfeel in bunches there at the end of that first hour.
I mouth felt that right in my mouth.
The Stone Delicious IPA is probably the Stone Delicious IPA is probably going to have a delicious mouthfeel. At 7.7% ABV,
Ooh.
Stone is one of the bigger breweries that is pretty much available everywhere.
Yeah.
Gotta love Stone. This is the Stone Gargoyle, our loyal guardian, and your symbol of quality. I don't see the gargoyle. Oh, nope, he is there.
Yeah, it's like
There he is.
it's
Yeah.
a ghost gargoyle.
Very faint. I was like, where is the Stone Gargoyle?
Is he gargoyling in the background?
Ha!
Stone Brewing is out of
shouldn't be
Escondido,
that
California, and Richmond, Virginia.
All right.
And Richmond?
Yeah. Coast to coast, baby.
Huh. Didn't know that was a thing. I knew they were
Well,
out West Coast.
They
but-
need to put one in Iowa while they're at it, just so they can literally hit like west, mid, east.
I would like the modesty of their name on this. It's just like delicious. Drink it up.
Stone's been around a pretty long time. Definitely one of the beers you tend to be able to find just about anywhere.
Damn near everywhere.
Could we be safe to say they're one of the biggest, probably?
I wouldn't even attempt to try to guess at that, to be honest. Because
I've seen
technically,
those rankings, but
it's been a long time since I've looked at any rankings like that. So
Oh, this is an IPA.
yeah, I can smell that. It smells
Oh,
fantastic.
I just smelled it. It's punching me in the nose with hops. Oh man. This is gonna be like a Tyler thing. This is not gonna be a Matt beer.
Stone's usually made IPAs I've liked in the past.
yeah.
I know they're pretty well known for their IPA game, but it's also those Westies that are very
Stone is 7th.
7th.
Seventh largest craft beer.
Yep.
That's still pretty high up there. though.
Yingling's still first. Sam Adams is still second. Well, Boston Beer
Boston
Co.
beer. Sierra Nevada.
Oh,
Duvel.
Duvel. Yeah. I have no idea who the next one is.
Uh,
Or is it no?
It'd be interesting if they are Shiner.
Graham. Who the fuck is it?
Gambrinus.
Gambrinus?
Out of Texas, I'm assuming it's Shiner.
It has to be, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to look that up. But
Artisanal Brewing and then Stone.
Because I know all the others. Is it Gambrinus or Gambinus?
Gambrinus.
He definitely works at the trash company, though. Gambinus.
I hate you. I don't know that logo. Yep, it's Shiner. They make Shiner.
All right, so is dank
I didn't know that logo. I was like, what the fuck is
and
this?
hoppy smelling as the noses on this. It doesn't drink that strongly pithy IBU punch me in the face.
It's kind of grapefruity.
It
Yeah.
is, but as strong as it smells in the nose, I was expecting to be a much more substantial flavor on the tongue.
It's got a nice bitter grapefruit
That's
feel
lingering and
that hangs around. It's drying. That's pretty much everything a Westie needs to be. It doesn't lean into the dank, is what he's saying.
yeah, it's not
It's-
pine. It's not resin.
It's not piney, it's not super
There's
pithy.
a little
it's
bit of pine to it, but
not hyper IBU.
it doesn't lean into the dank pine side as much as it does the more grapefruit drying side. Very well made beer, very tasty. Also, for being as astringent as it is, pretty easy drinking. And at 7.7, that's...
Yeah, 7.7. That's gonna go far.
It hurts me to agree this is a fairly easy drinking Westie. Like,
That's tasty. Some would say it's delicious.
That mouthfeel is astringent.
some might.
That mouthfeel, little lingering bitterness.
The mouthfeel definitely has a lingering bitterness. Definitely a stringent finish on the mouthfeel.
Slightly drying.
But overall, I really enjoy the mouthfeel because it does harken me back to the IBU war days when, people were always trying to push the envelope with West Coast IPAs, and sometimes the mouthfeel could go over the top. Well, this one's a more pleasant mouthfeel.
Mouthfeel.
Buddy's like, this is why I stopped watching your fucking show. You guys took advantage of the drinking game.
I think this is really a fun beer. As the not Westie guy, I can enjoy this. And I know the Westie guy over there is enjoying this.
One of us.
Not quite yet, but this is one that I think people from both ends could appreciate this beer, and like you can.
I mean, I can appreciate it from both ends. That's fine.
He's really starting to like IPAs, and it's getting funny.
I know.
Still not loving them, but like this, we just had some that are
This one's
really good.
fairly Westy.
Yeah, this is one of the Westier Westies we've had. And he's like, it's not even that bad.
Yeah.
One of us. One of us.
Wore me down.
I've got him, John.
Yeah.
Come to the dark side.
And this one is done really well. It's clean. It's easy drinking. What? Yeah.
Yeah, it's slammable too at 7.7.
Yeah, that's pretty easy to drink that.
Very tasty. Stone is overlooked a lot of times just because they are so big.
Yeah.
It's definitely, if I'm looking, I don't
I like buy Stone because
I like
it's
Stone IPAs, and yet if I have Stone sitting next to like Upland's Dragonfly or Daredevil's Liftoff, stuff like that, I tend to go with Upland or
support
Daredevil
local.
because it's local and Stone's so dang big that it's like screw them. But at the same time, that's a stupid
delicious.
good beer. Yeah.
It really is. Like I have big beer I avoid. I don't even know what term I'm looking for.
Well, hell, for the one time, Revolution was too big for you.
Yeah.
You kept seeing them, so therefore you didn't want them.
Yeah, then I don't want it. Yeah.
How'd that work out?
God damn.
We learned a lot that day.
Yeah.
I would say too that I always hear that Stone is a really cool place to visit.
Really?
Smo, he's one of the people that always highly recommends whenever I would go
I
to
believe
Cali
that,
and ask
though.
him, I'm like,
Where's Escondido?
where's some cool places to check?
California.
And the issue with Stone, I think, is getting in because they are as big as they are. But he says their food is killer. The place is really awesome looking. Like, it's a neat spot. So I guess if you're out there and can schedule it, you should try to make that trek.
For sure.
Okay. North of San Diego.
Definitely enjoyed that beer. So I'm not mad I picked that up.
No, it's good.
Does it have a date on it too? I wonder.
Man, if anyone
Little
ever takes
bit
a
older,
trip to
too.
San Diego,
Hey, that's
shelf beer.
kind of an old IPA too, just so you know.
Okay.
As good as that was.
Good.
I ain't mad at that.
I have tried going over there when I've been to San Diego. The issue is when I get done, I don't know like to schedule like a time to get, like a resi.
Oh, yeah.
So if I hear like by the time you go for dinner, if you don't have a resi, you're not getting in for like ever. So that's why I haven't.
Where
been making-
Stone?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
By the way, guys, I know this is off topic, but I want to make sure it gets out there. Check out our Square store if you'd like any of our merch and aren't going to be around wherever we are. As soon as we get new merch, it gets uploaded into our Square store. We do have new merch items coming out
Rumor
soon.
has it.
And so, therefore, make sure you follow all of our social medias and then hop on that Square store and order. We do ship. It'll all be on there. Shipping price is a flat $5. So if you buy a whole bunch of stuff, guess what? Still $5 shipping.
$5.
That's just we had to cover our base cost, but that'll be on there. So make sure you do that. Really excited that we have that Square store now. It opens up orders to be a lot simpler for people or for friends across you know the TBGU.
Yeah.
So real excited about that new merch. I'm real excited for the draft toppers. Oh wait, I wasn't telling you that though.
It's all right. We'll make a good video for it.
I'm excited for those.
Yeah.
I'm way too excited for those. And we're keeping one, by the way. Just so you know.
Okay.
Okay.
Fine.
Fine. While you guys are talking shop over there, we got Steven Silver Fox jumping on. Says, "What's up,
Woo,
fellas?
what's up, buddy?
The best looking man in construction right there. How you doing, Steve? Also drives a stupid gorgeous car.
Yeah.
So
And Brett says he is
Drives
really
a stupid
excited.
gorgeous wife.
no. No. I mean, yes. No, you don't say shit like that. Anyway, continue.
I mean, we beer cockied her. It's fine.
That is true.
We did do that. Actually, you guys did that.
What'd you say after Steve?
I just recorded it. That makes it better, right?
You gargoyle in the corner.
What'd you say after Steve's comment? Sorry.
Brett says he really is excited. I'm guessing about you being excited about the upcoming merch.
Oh, yeah. We also have some new shirt designs down the road soon. Fortunately and unfortunately, the guy that does our designs is busy as shit getting ready to do his grand opening at Tarnished Hollow Brewing, which is coming up.
Shout out this weekend.
This weekend
Supposedly.
is supposed to be the opening of Tarnished Hollow Brewing. Theoretically, the poor guy's had maybe the worst luck of any business trying to open ever. But I'm excited for him. He makes great beer, makes great weird things that are, I guess, beer.
Yeah. Chances are you may see one or two, or I don't know about all three, but at least one or two of us up there Friday.
Yes, I am free Friday.
Sweet.
Took me a second.
You might get all three.
Matt's like,
Theoretically.
Matt's like, I'm actually camping out that night.
I am assuming that now he knows what needs to be done to finalize.
Yeah, I'm pretty
Get it
pumped.
wrapped up. It'll be good.
Pretty pumped.
I was telling Matt, it's one of those things where you don't really get a lot of guidance until you get inspected.
Exactly.
So once you get inspected and then they're like, oh no, do this. You're like, thank God, finally.
So, also, real quick, a little shout out to a place I'm going to visit next week on my own. I'm just going to check it out. Oh wow, I drew a blank. It's going to be a minute. I'll remember.
Not invited. All right.
Is it Working Man's Friend that John and I went to?
God no.
That is a place you don't need a reservation for.
I would also make sure to take you guys if I was doing that.
Oh yeah.
Blue River Tap House I'm going to next week finally. So
Okay.
if you're welcome to join, but it's going to be like a middle of the week random thing. It's in Newcastle. It's the place that Jordan and Steve know the owners. They've been recommending we go for a while, and we haven't been able to make it.
Reach out and let me know.
All right, sounds good. I will. I just got to finalize what day exactly I'm going.
Our working man's friend, we got to see almost damn near a fight. That was fun.
That sounds about right.
Yeah.
So, score-wise for the Stone Delicious, because we got
we
really
did score
on
that,
topic.
didn't we?
Did, yeah. This is all you.
Is it me? Couldn't remember. I'm going to give it a 4.25. And it's a very old IPA, so I would love to try it fresher.
Ditto.
Really?
4.25. I was thinking it before I even said it. I'm like, I'm 4.25, and that son of a bitch over there in the green bird dog my score.
Which, by the way, we do still have these shirts available.
I'll go 4.
It's got to be
I
different.
think
Huh?
it's delicious too.
So that does end up a 4.25 average, because
does.
John's wrong
It does.
yet again today. The average, though, I will say, we're higher than the average for once.
Really?
Yeah, the average for Stone is only a 3.72.
I almost give it a 3.75.
Maybe it's because we let it sit for a little bit.
No.
Maybe it mellowed that IPA out.
It's that term I was thinking of earlier that I still can't figure out. That
Mass market.
biased against big beer.
Oh.
Assholes.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Well, I'm sure this is one that comes up, pretty regularly.
Oh,
so
yeah.
maybe, this is just a really killer batch, and other people have ones that
It's stone. They're big enough.
You're right.
It's
Their
consistent.
consistency's
Yeah.
pretty.
Fair point.
when you're that size, you do one thing and one thing very well. Be consistent.
That's why they get that size.
Touche.
Yeah.
Pretty accurate, yeah.
Yeah. But long story short, moral of the story, don't touch waitresses. Just don't do it.
Oh, back to working man's. Yeah.
I think it applies everywhere, but definitely there.
Yeah.
No, I was more like, what the fuck? Moral of what story? So, by the way, down in Knoxville, I haven't talked about this yet. 2 great breweries that I visited.
I'm just not curious about the rest of the story. That's cool.
I'll ask later.
He had his own story to go to.
Yeehaw Brewing and Schultz Brewing. Schultz, well, this is a brewing show, and these are breweries. So,
Yeah. We
Yeah.
drank beer at Working Man's.
anyway,
Fish bowls.
Schultz Brewing Company is a traditional German-style brewery. All traditional German-style beers, and a lot of them, including a style I'd never heard of, which was awesome. It was called a Greitzer.
That was a great sir.
Never heard of it. It was great. It was a smoked beer. I don't like smoked beer, and I liked it. It was weird.
Nice.
I was able to get me a liter of beer. Nice big liter
fishbowl.
stein. And it,
Don't spit the Two Beerded Guys beer.
I get it. And so, but the food though,
I
John,
was 50-50 whether he was going to go off on you or not.
John, that food though,
Yeah.
that German style
Oh, hell
traditional
yeah.
food, I was able to get me some Jägerspatzel, which I love. I was able to get me some wurst and pretzel with good mustard, and we had a schnitzel pizza. We had all sorts of great shit. They had great food. The beer was incredible. They had a live band that was so much fun. And what we noticed down in Knoxville, my buddies and I, was they do a lot of outdoor seating. And they do it well. This beer garden at the German brewery had like trees and outdoor style like old lamps. And it was just really homey, like,
Didn't it look
German
like a
and-
castle almost?
yeah, well, the outside was a castle. It was kind of, that was odd. But overall but it was like White Castle looking castle. Like, just like block and like cookie cutout. Like, it was weird. But the indoors was just gorgeous. I mean, absolutely. The indoor part felt like you were in like kind of a German like mead hall type thing or something like that. It was really cool. The outdoor beer garden was homey. It was great. Then we went to Yeehaw Brewing later, and we were in Knoxville. Of course, they have a place called Yeehaw Brewing. But that was another great beer garden, but more new, modern, big TV, which they had TVs at the beer garden, but like big TV for watching the Eagles Cowboys game they had on. They had cornhole out on like this turf area, really nice seating, and more employees than I've ever seen in a brewery at one time ever. They are efficient. Somebody gets up from a table, they straighten all the chairs exactly the way they're supposed to be. There's a guy walking around with like a claw, like one of those like grabber tools. And he was holding his little bucket with the grabber tool, walking around, set the bucket down, pick up like a cigarette butt, because you can smoke in bars and stuff down there. Pick up cigarette butt, pick up trash, put it in the bucket, pick the bucket back up. I mean, they are efficient. It was really cool, great beer at both places. And honestly, just a unique experience being able to have so much outdoor seating in November.
Yeah. It's cute when you're down in Tennessee versus Indiana.
God's country. Drew says, if you like German styles, check out Territorial Brewing outside of Battle Creek.
Who was this?
Dr. Drew.
Gotcha. What's up, Drew?
And speaking of reviews and on-sites, we had a review from Cynthia about Bad Dad.
There it is.
All right.
See if I can get this without butchering, because it is a little lengthy comment. It says, we had a great time, Bad Dad. The environment was laid back, and the waitress was great. I am typically more of a whiskey moonshine girl, add a girl. Tyler did well with the King of the Castle recommendation. I enjoyed it, and her husband, who is more of a beer drinker, also enjoyed it. Plan to treat themselves to a few samples on school break. They got the OG cheesy bread and blasphemy pizza. Oh, that sounds, I don't even know what that is, but that sounds like I need to check that out.
Yeah.
Food was excellent. Most excellent. Ingredients were fresh. Cheesy bread had small chunks of roasted garlic. Leftovers made
Beautiful.
great Sunday morning breakfast.
Oh, I bet it
Absolutely will be going back. High praise.
Woohoo!
Yay.
I will say this. I got a text. She goes, the only bad thing is I grew up around here and I just ran into the waitress with somebody I went to school with. It made me chuckle just a little bit.
I would run that risk going back to that area.
Yeah. This is Copper Kettle Brewing Company. I always love their cans. They always do these tall, just
Copper.
ridiculous, like copper still cans. I love it. This is the Mocha Snowed In, brewed in 2022, release number 10. This is one of their specialty bourbon-aged beers. Oatmeal Stout Ale aged in bourbon barrels with coffee and chocolate. The nose is incredible. Support your local 5471. Cocoa hits the spot. Perfect for cellaring. That's why we've been holding on to this one. Collaborating with Locust Coffee. Only 245 cases produced. We created Snowed In for relaxing mornings when work is optional and the snow keeps falling. Brewed with locally sourced coffee and rich chocolate, this oatmeal stout pairs well with a hearty breakfast. Enjoy hints of bourbon from barrel aging as you sit by the fireplace.
Definitely has a very dark chocolate nose to it.
what I was
question. With that interesting sized can, what's the size? What volume is that can?
19.2.
19.2?
It should be. 12.5% ABV, by the way. That should be a 19.2. I don't see it right now, but it's moving on me.
Yeah, I just didn't know if you happened to catch that before you put it on. Sorry.
I wasn't really looking, to be honest.
Fair enough. That is. I'm excited to see what you guys think. That's
That is a well-made beer.
Yeah.
that is well executed, and especially for an oatmeal, that's carrying a lot of flavor pretty well.
For best
And
flavor?
for a year old.
For best flavor, served at 50 degrees Fahrenheit,
Probably about
which is
there.
probably about right.
Yeah.
Because it was kept in the fridge. Anything with coffee, I get a little nervous, so I try to keep those in the fridge.
Yep.
Although this one does say it's made for cellaring, so they must know what they're fucking doing. You don't say cellar a beer if you have any concerns of
Yeah.
something happening.
I think the coffee is done well. It provides a lot of that bitterness that kind of turns that rich chocolate to the kind of dark chocolate sort of.
That is a very tasty beer.
Yeah.
I will say this. There is no hiding the booze in this beer.
I was going to say, like, the barrel's there, but I don't think it's overly barrel.
I'm not
You
saying
know it's
necessarily the
there,
barrel, but the
it's-
booze level and everything, it's not hidden.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've had 18%ers that hide the alcohol. Even when you taste the barrel, you don't necessarily notice the alcohol. This one is a 12%er, a 12.5%er that you definitely are at least aware of the
You know
booze.
it's there, but I wouldn't say it's hot. Like,
No.
is that a fair statement?
But you're
Yes.
aware of the booze.
Yeah, yeah. But I would say with this, like, I'm a really foo-foo coffee drinker because I don't drink coffee much. If I do, I'm like, I like the caramel mocha with extra foam and whipped cream and extra syrup.
You
like,
and John.
Yep.
Yeah, and like this tastes like the coffee that I drink on the rare occasion I get coffee. It's got those same notes of that sweet, that caramel, that chocolate, that dark, deep chocolate in it, and this is really good.
I think I agree. It's I struggle with coffee beers in many cases, overly bitter or green pepper, and it's none of that. I think
The wife will
bitters
be
are
down in
very-
3,
I was gonna say
2, 1.
I heard the door on
I think the roast is done very, very well.
Yeah, this is a very nice one, and you get the benefit of that barrel. So, like you said, you can tell that it's there. It's a complementing flavor. It's not a driving force.
Steph, what would you say about this beer? What do you notice? You're a coffee lover. This is fun.
Yeah.
It's good.
A woman of few words.
Steph's had a Monday. I'm shocked I got that and not a middle finger and a leave.
Right.
I was flat expecting a middle finger and just walk off. So the fact I got the word good out of it was,
Yeah.
I'm a little shocked.
I enjoy it. Actually, it's
Ooh,
tough for me to enjoy a coffee beer, but
I don't know if you guys done a big gulp, but you get a lot more like of a creamy.
Yeah, I did. I was
More-
planning on another one too.
More like that mocha creaminess. Like, oh, that's
you do.
oh.
By the way,
buddy.
This is not a big gulp beer by any means.
no, but a big gulp is good for like.
I
try
always
it.
recommend when you're trying a beer for the first time, it doesn't have to be like a chug, but it needs to be a big gulp.
Yeah.
It does give, John's will be one of the first to say that it's changed scores sometimes.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
By the way, this is out of Denver, Colorado. I have a note started recently of places that we want to hit. Some of are the obvious, obviously.
I need to look it up. I think I've
just,
been there.
I just started adding, every time I see stuff like this, I'm like, I'll put it on our list. It might not get seen, but it'll be on the list.
So a couple of comments popping in. We got Jim Monroe on. What's up, sir? So the
So?
barrel on that one sounds good. It is very well
It's
executed.
well done. Their barrel's there. You get the vanilla. You get a little bit of that char. You get a little bit of that barrel flavor without it being like
Chewing.
barrel.
Yeah, it's
very
balance is a big thing with this beer. Like
it is.
Everything that's on the can is in the can, and it all has its equal slice of your tongue.
It's the definition of balanced. It really is. When you can make guys who don't like coffee enjoy a beer while still having coffee flavor. Like, it's not like they hid the coffee. It's there.
Yeah.
You've done it well.
I keep thinking it's Wind Coop I was at, but they have a lot of copper
I got you.
and brass stuff there, so...
I also, John, Cynthia is trying to go over Tyler's head. She's asking, she would like a black TBG shirt.
I keep telling her no because I'm trying to bring color into her life because she only wears one thing.
She says she wants to give us her money, but she needs a black shirt.
She does know. She already does that, right?
We're not going to remind her.
We do it, but we make it a double price shirt, and it's not a paper.
Not part of the... Yeah, it'd be the hoodie.
It'd be like an $80 hoodie just to fuck with her. We make one.
Yeah. So funny.
Oh, shit. I'm such an asshole.
Abrasive, some would say.
This is this is good. Copper Kettle, we've had one other beer from them, also in that size can. One of their other barrel series, and we enjoyed it. I think I like this one better.
This is the... Yeah, this is the one we had some from them, and I'm like, hit or miss. This one is absolutely hit.
It's a home run. And I just went back to Can to watch it spin around a little more. I forgot, with the flavors, it's an oatmeal, too. Like, This has got a lot packed in of flavor for an oatmeal.
Think about that
carrying
mouthfeel.
it well.
Yeah.
And it's not like a thick, viscous mouth, because that's the way we pronounce that one, right, John? Viscous?
Viscous.
Viscous.
Viscuosity?
I hate all of you.
There's a U in there. You got to pronounce the U.
Man, because I know that you love oatmeals, and I'm always a little skeptic. Like, this one is an oatmeal that crushes. Like,
yeah,
this is very, very well done.
Damn, that was good. All right, Matt, you're first this time.
Yeah, baby.
I want to think of a reason not to, and I can't. I'm giving it a 5.
I'm a 4.75.
I really, really hate the fact that I agree with Matt. It's a 5.
I wanted a 4.75, but I couldn't think of a reason not to.
So
it's just not quite there for me.
John, it's a 5 overall. Matt, before you walk away, 2 things.
Uh-huh.
What would you guess is the average score on Untapped?
4.3.
4.299.
Why would you do that?
I'm gonna go. Actually, I don't know. I'm gonna go 3.82.
Ooh, wow, you're an ass. 4.27. John was almost dead on.
Damn.
Also,
I give him some room.
I remembered we'd had the regular snowed in before, and we gave it a 4.5.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
So the mocha gave it that extra bump. We bumped a beer with coffee in it.
Did you?
I just saw the score. I didn't know beforehand.
All good, all good. He always puzzles me because he thinks Price is Right rules. You go like one underneath. I'm like, that's the dumbest thing ever.
Yeah.
He always does that.
Yeah, you go quite a bit underneath if you're going to do that.
Or you go one over.
Yeah.
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 I don't understand.
What don't you understand?
Price is Right rules.
You go one over the person.
And you always go one under.
Because it's closest without going over. Yeah. Only 0.1 under means you're probably also over.
Unless you're exactly right.
Or you're exact on.
You're going to lose.
He does that all the time.
All the time. And it makes me wonder if he understands Price is Right rules.
No, he really doesn't.
Did you not watch this growing up?
Me? Yeah, I know. That's why
Every time I was sick.
Did you not watch this in college?
I was just going a little bit lower just to have more room to for variance there.
Yeah, but you went like 4. Just first, you're going to go 4.299.
I was just doing this just to fuck with you. I wasn't going to go for that.
I mean, you can do that score all day. I'll win all day, unless you're exactly on.
Because otherwise, everyone loses or John wins.
Yeah.
So
I never understand.
it's fine. Either way, fucking great beer.
Yeah.
That means both the regular and the variant have both been seek out beers for us.
Yep.
So I have to remember that. Snowed in, Copper Kettle. See, it's a buy.
Basically, I would say Copper
Only
Kettle
wherever
Barrel.
Denver.
I would say Copper Kettle Barrel is right now a safe assumption.
Okay, fair.
What do you think?
If only we're ever in Denver.
Yeah, it really sucks that we're never... Oh, wait! I'm excited for that trip.
Yes.
Also, Cynthia says, "Sir, you name it. You know I make poor financial choices."
That is true. That is true.
We know, actually.
And we thank you for it.
Like $80 hoodies, just because they're black.
and we thank you for it. Please keep making poor financial decisions in regards to the
Real
Two
quick,
Beerded Guys.
it's halftime. The Spurs have 61 points.
Oh.
The Pacers have 86.
Let's go.
At halftime.
Fuck you, Wimbiana.
Holy shit. 25.
There is no defense being played in that game.
No.
It's going to end up 160 to 140 game.
It's a 168-point pace.
Oh, Pacers.
I love them.
They're so much fun this year.
Yeah. Kind of want to see how many threes have hit.
It's a young team.
Yep.
Very young team.
Yep.
Very exciting team. Miles Turner had a fucking breakout game recently.
You did.
It's gonna be
I'm
fun.
glad we kept him.
I never can make up my mind on him.
I like him.
I never can make up my mind on him.
So Miles Turner?
Yeah.
I was thinking like Miles Teller, like the guy that's the actor. That
No,
also
Miles
has
Davis, actually. He's out there playing basketball.
Yeah, that's the Swedish alcohol stuff that we had that we like. Those long waters, long drinks.
I drank those this weekend, by the way. I bought a 6-pack.
Nice.
Oh, you found more of them? Oh, those are so good.
Yeah, they had them down in Knoxville. I didn't even know they'd buy anything from Finland. Didn't know they could spell Finland.
There's a college there.
It's UT.
yeah.
No, there's not.
It's not Vanderbilt.
They play football. There is one school in the SEC that actually knows what 2 + 2 is. That's Vanderbilt. Good thing we don't have any Southern viewers. Anyways.
Not anymore.
I'd be like, what are you talking about?
That German brewery, because they asked the name of our show, they watch and they're just like, that fucking asshole.
Yeah.
Actually, everyone in the South's so nice. They're like, well, I respect your opinion, but I strongly disagree with that.
People in the South are not nice. They just have learned how to tell you to fuck off without you knowing they said fuck off.
Oh, bless your heart.
Yeah, we understand that.
Yep.
A lot of Northerners don't.
Did you get some cornbread?
Huh?
You had shrimp and grits. Did you get
Oh,
cornbread?
no, where we went, they do these giant fucking biscuits for $2 that are absurdly good.
Cat's Head biscuits?
Basically, yeah. But we were at Tupelo Honey, and they do these just giant fucking,
Yeah.
with fruit preserves and butter, and it's just...
How was it?
I was gonna say,
My buddy-
was that a Fat Man purr?
Yes. My buddy Andy and I had both had food at Tupelo Honey before, and because it's kind of a southern staple that's in a few different states down there. And we decided as soon as we get down there, I'm like, this is where we should get lunch. We were just like, all right, so we go. And Andy and I order biscuits right away as our individual appetizer. $2 biscuit. And they're like, one biscuit? Why would you? And we're like, you want the biscuits. Nobody believes us. They show up, and everybody's like, holy fuck. I break off a piece, hand it to my buddy. I break off another piece, hand it to another buddy. Break it off a piece, hand it to Mooch. Needless to say, a bunch of biscuits were ordered real quick.
Did you make it to Shoney's?
No, we didn't make it to Shoney's.
Shoney's.
You know what's funny is we almost went to Shoney's.
Hell yeah.
Are they still open?
down
Yes.
I remember as a kid, like,
Fuck Bucky's. Let's go to Shoney's.
yeah,
Then.
like really, really little
Dude,
kid.
I love Buc-ee's.
My family would go down to like Tennessee.
Dude, look at this.
Not
That is
often, like,
fucking
like,
motor oil.
once a year, and like I remember stopping at Shoney's like a lot
Oh, yeah.
on those trips. Like that's
That is fucking motor oil.
Shoney's is where it's
you
at.
almost sound like you're saying like a bad thing.
That's probably enough for you, right, John?
Yeah.
Oh, I love it.
I gotta like remind myself, especially on these kind of beers.
It's velvety. Look at that head.
Yeah, that's got a nice like frothy chocolate foam head. Like, look at that.
Yep.
That is dark. All right, so this is Equilibrium Brewing Company's Giant Chocolate Peanut Butter Cookie Cake. Imperial Stout with peanuts, Bolivia cocoa nibs, and chocolate cake mix. Beer balanced by science.
If you didn't have a beer boner before, you do now.
This is, yeah, Equilibrium's out of Middletown, New York. I don't see an ABV on it. I might have to look this one up.
I can pull it up.
Well,
get
I gotta
much-
check into it anyways.
Ah, well,
I don't
fair
get
enough.
much peanut butter on the nose.
No, it's not very nutty on your nose, is it?
Eh.
Which, after you said that, though, is a little scary because it is hard to do nuts right.
You would know.
Well, because normally we get, like, roasted nuts. It's just, like, peanut, not peanut butter, you know? Like, so I'm curious to see how they execute this.
This doesn't say barrel aged.
Nope, they did it.
Yeah.
That's a nice creamy nut.
So this one says barrel aged, and it has the image.
I'll just go with it.
Nope, it's different. All right.
There's a barrel-aged version, though?
Yes, there is, and you did not get it.
Yeah. Can we imagine if we had that?
This is 11%. Curb your cookie cravings. Hey, you know what, John? You haven't read one in a while.
All right. Curb your cookie cravings with giant chocolate peanut butter cookie cake Imperial Stout. Our latest dessert-inspired concoction takes our slow-boiled EQ-based stout and adds peanuts, Bolivia cacao nibs, and chocolate cake mix. A viscous pour with the chocolate peanut butter cake batter aroma leads to matching flavors of whipped milk chocolate, yes. Liquid peanut butter brownie, yes. Peanut M&Ms, yes. And chocolate-covered caramel nut clusters. Flavors come together in a luxurious and creamy finish, truly making this a liquid dessert you don't even have to turn the oven on for. All right.
Yeah, this is a decadent dessert. Like, this is a dessert you don't have to chew. I thought that was what they were gonna say.
Called Mudhog Reeds, Cynthia.
Was she just trying to... We do a little Mudhog reads once in a while. But he likes to do dirty Mudhog reading, not
Like
children's
Urban
books.
Dictionary?
Yeah.
I always thought it'd be fun to do Mudhog Reads the Bible.
We have talked about that. That would be funny.
Abraham begat.
Well, back to this beer.
I love the fact that, like, she texted me while you had my phone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, man. That's pleasant.
Not getting it.
That's why I wrote it down. Because that last sip, I hadn't noticed it. My first 2 sips, I did.
Okay.
So I didn't know if the way I was tasting was a little off. And that's why I didn't want to...
Yeah.
And now that last sip, I didn't get it either. So I think it was just the initial switch from the previous beer to this one was causing a... Because there was coffee in the previous, and then it moved to this beer, and I didn't know if the combo gave me a
little
yeah,
off, yeah.
Which I'm not getting it now. So what I wrote down, guys, was I literally put, I taste an off flavor.
Yeah, I didn't like your face. I thought you were like staring at me like
and I was trying to figure out what was going on, whether it was my taste buds were having trouble switching from one to the other, and it definitely was that. That's why I didn't want to say it right away.
I like the flavors, but it does have a little bit of that artificial creamy.
I mean, you saw it fucking pour.
Yeah.
Dude, look at the sides of this glass.
Yeah.
That is just oil clinging to the side of this glass.
Yes. It is very viscous.
That ain't legs. That's just...
Yeah, it's not legs. It's not...
That's thunder thighs.
So I'm a little torn with that, but I think it's pretty solid.
I don't like it that much. And it's not because it's a pastry stout, because it's not even overly sweet.
Is it,
Diabetes.
I mean, it probably is. There's probably diabetes level of sugar in that, but it doesn't taste diabetes.
It doesn't drink like the diabetes.
I just don't get most of the flavors they're trying to say. I would never tell you that's a chocolate chip cookie, peanut butter cookie cake.
I get peanut butter powdered sugar.
I don't have any of... There's a little bit of chocolate. That's pretty much it. And the chocolate sucks.
Really?
It's not that nice cocoa.
It's cheap chocolate is what it tastes like.
Hey, you got a problem with Nesquik? You got a problem with me? I suggest you let that
Nesquik might
marinate.
be an upgrade.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a little weird to me.
I'm not a fan.
I don't think it's bad, but
I don't know, I think I'm getting peanut butter like notes because getting true peanut butter is tough. We know, but
Oh, yeah.
I'm getting chocolate notes. I think this is kind of what they're saying is supposed to be there. I'm getting. I get a nice creamy mouthfeel. Bunny, still watching? I don't know, man. Apparently I'm the odd man out on this one. Is it top tier? I don't know if I go that far, but I think it's pretty darn good.
I'm struggling with the artificial viscosity.
It's coated the shit out of my tongue.
Yeah. The oiliness, that's what I'm struggling with.
So
It's not a pleasant drinking mouthfeel.
It's not a pleasant drinking mouthfeel. It's not a pleasant drinking experience, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Is it me or you first? I can't remember.
I think it's me.
All right. Go ahead.
I don't want to. 'Cause I don't know where I'm landing on this one.
I'll go first then. Why not? I'll give you a break, John. Remember I did this for you. Frankly, I think it's mediocre at best, and it's getting that kind of score. It's a 2.25 for me.
Woof.
I don't think it's anywhere close to average. And I like Equilibrium. They just missed on this, in my opinion. It could be lower. If I had to drink that bottle by myself, every drink, once I got past what I thought was an off flavor and got to the actual flavor, it actually went down in score for me.
That's bad.
That's rough. I don't know, man. Like I enjoy this. I would a whole bottle yourself. That would be tough. Yeah, this has to be a split beer, but I would drink this again. I would like to have this again. I would search this out. I'm gonna give it a 4.
Ooh, this is a divisive one. Because I almost went lower.
Yeah. Damn.
It's not average to me.
I'm kind of with Tyler. I'm not going down to the 2.25 though. I'll go a 2.75.
Bitch.
Yeah, I'll go 2.75 on that one. Which gives it a 3 average. No, 3 average. It's not like I've had other beers like this that are equally as oily, thick, cloying, viscous. It's never a pleasant drinking experience. I think the flavors are there, which is probably why I go a 2.75 on it. But yeah, that's where I'm at.
It's not a good beer. And you gave it a way too generous score. And I don't know what the fuck's wrong with
I don't know why we're so different on this one.
Because you're wrong.
I don't know.
John's
you
closer to
said
right.
The flavors were there. I'm like, yeah. This
No, they weren't.
I'm talking to John.
Because average is like everything's okay. Average, like there's a detriment to it. Even if the flavors are there, there's still a detriment to it, and that's just that drinkability aspect. That's that overly oily
Shit.
Overly oily. Yeah, okay, that works.
Equilibrium.
They're better than that.
Yes. And frankly, I know I shouldn't. We tried this beer this time, and for the most part, I'm able to hold to that. But I hold high-level breweries to high-level standards. Yeah. And not only did they miss, I feel like they missed in a very local place that we used to work kind of way, where it's just, they said they did something and then probably forgot to do half of it.
I feel like Untap is more along with Matt, though.
Oh, Untapped. Oh, that? Oh, I thought you meant, my bad. I was thinking Tavor. Tavor fucking loves Equilibrium. They fucking sell that shit all the time. Which I like Equilibrium, so I understand. Let's see what the score of this is. What would we like to guess, guys?
While you're pulling that up, Jared Shaw jumped on. What's up, sir?
413.
It says, damn you, whoever thinks daylight savings time is a good idea.
Agreed.
No.
Love you guys. Talk soon.
Standard time is amazing, which is what we're on right now.
Yeah, no, but that's the thing is, I just want it to stay. Whatever it is, just stay.
Yeah, one or the other, but I
All
don't
right,
know.
so
I know,
you said what?
413.
Like, last week I left my office and it was still sunlight out, and now it's not. I don't know who to blame for that.
What do you think this is, Matt?
This is probably, what'd you say, John?
413.
413?
I feel like Untapped people probably fucking...
I'm going to lean further on this one for the general. I'm going to go 427.
It's a 383 on this one.
Really?
Now, the barrel-aged version, if we would have had that one, is a 4.29. So people did like the barrel much better than they
I could see the barrel helping a little bit. Hopefully it dry.
The vanilla notes could really help.
I want to cut down the oily aspect.
We also got Aaron Irene commenting. He says, "Oh, LOL, I heard that."
Yeah.
And Eric saying, "That damn Benjamin Franklin." Because if I learned one thing from the National Treasure movies, it was that Ben Franklin's fault
For everything?
for at least Daylight Savings Time.
No, for everything.
Well, I mean, he did a lot of good things too.
Maybe.
Beer's God's way of showing us that he
Hey, the
wants us to be
French loved
happy.
him, especially those ladies.
Yeah, they did. Aaron, your shit was on the Cool People in Craft or Craft Cool People.
The Be Right Back screen.
Thank you.
The Burb.
I think I've literally called that screen something
Yeah.
different every fucking time I've ever said it.
Almost certainly yes.
But anyway, the video you sent for some reason did not
Cooperate.
translate.
It didn't like the program we used. I played it separately and it worked just fine. I put it in the program. It like fast forwarded and cut out some audio.
So what's going to happen is you're going to get your own special post with that video on our social media because you got straight up screwed.
Yeah, not the good kind either.
No. So anyway, guys, make sure you check out Eden's Lost because holy crap, Aaron does the coolest fucking shit.
A compulsive creator. So
Yeah, they really truly nail home the compulsive creator. They did nail that one with the ability to do music, art, poetry.
Cheesecake.
Cheesecake.
Aaron does, bakes for her friends. Aaron
can dice a goddamn onion.
Yeah, you can't. Aaron, thanks
Is it
again
like
for
pulling a
teaching
fitted
him.
sheet? Is it like a benchmark?
Aaron, again, good job for teaching him. He just still can't do it.
Yeah.
But Aaron's awesome. And check out Eden's Lost. And there will be a post about them tomorrow.
Nice.
Aaron also says, "Bless fellas, you bearded guys are the best." Heart hand emoji. Which I heard the kids are now doing it like this way, like some kind of like not the whole hand.
I'm fairly certain Matt's throwing gang symbols.
I know, that's kind of what
Yeah,
I thought.
this is the new heart symbol.
You
for
want
the
to know
kids
why
now.
Matt's off screen? He throws gang symbols during a show.
And Aaron says, "I prefer the good type of screwing." Yep.
I know. I agreed.
Aaron, we love you.
Also, Brett
Really,
asks,
Aaron.
so oily mouthfeel then, guys?
Definitely an
Oily
oily
mouthfeel.
mouthfeel. Very viscous. Very, very viscous.
Yeah.
You know what? It's so viscous, I would say it's visculous.
Ah.
Guys, make sure you check out all our sponsors on the right side of your screen, as well as the Can sponsor, Craft or Die. They are fantastic, and thank you for them for paying for that
Big,
sponsorship.
beautiful, bearded bastard.
He is 100% a big, beautiful, bearded bastard.
What's our craft or die glass of the day?
You know what? Our Craft or Die glass of the day is none other than Conan the Beer Barian, the first ever Craft or Die glass that we purchased.
Yes.
One of the first small run glasses he ever did.
Yeah.
He went from doing more like specific logos to his company to...
I still believe you
Stuff.
can get these, though.
I don't think so. I think they just
did
ran
just
out.
sell out?
They were down to like 5, and I think when I got on there the other day, it was officially out finally.
All right.
But yeah, really cool glassware. Love, love, love Craft or Die.
Absolutely.
So make sure you check that out. Also, guys, thank you again for all the support. Check out our Patreon. Check out all our social medias because all our social medias get posted on different days and have specific content to their pages at times. You won't find stuff being posted on Facebook that necessarily is on YouTube or vice versa unless it's one of our YouTube reposts. So make sure you check out a little bit of everything. I try to make sure that if you're going to follow everything,
You get different content.
you're rewarded for
Yeah,
it.
you get something to watch.
You're not getting the same damn thing over and
Yeah.
over again.
Exactly.
So thank you guys. Check us out at upcoming events. Follow our merch. And it is time for Beer of the Night. Matt, kick it off.
I've got to go with the copper
forgot, didn't you?
kettle. That I thought he might have
I
forgotten.
think you forgot.
Yeah,
probably
the copper kettle, that was delicious. That was wonderful. That was, especially for a year-old coffee, that thing really, really was good.
That was the best beer that we had, but for me, beer of the night is going to be the Stone. My bias against a big name, easy to find craft beer gets me again. Where I'm an idiot. It's fine.
I really didn't think you were choosing it. I thought I was going to be the one that got to say it. That Stone Delicious IPA, by the way, that was Best by January 23rd of this year. It was packaged in 2022 according to Stone.
Oh, snap.
Yeah, so
That was
that's
that
old.
fucking good.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to go get me a new one. And make sure, guys, you check out Turfs Up Radio, your industry, your station.
Our drunk shenanigans.
Because
baby.
without them, we wouldn't be able to do our drunken movie reviews
There it is.
that you can get later this week. This kicks off November, and we are having a blast because, I mean, yesterday...
It's kind of November themed.
Yeah. I mean,
Definitely.
for the
Remember,
most
remember.
part...
The whole month.
Well, the whole month is relatively themed, and, you know, with yesterday being the 5th, I mean, we had no choice, right?
I mean, I'm always going to remember it.
Absolutely. It's the 5th of November. It was V for Vendetta. I can't wait to talk about it. It had been years since I'd seen it, and I don't know why it had been that long since I rewatched it.
Ideals are bulletproof.
They absolutely are. Matt, you got something I saw?
Yeah, I got a couple comments. So Eric was asking, but what type of wood did that last beer taste like, John?
I didn't get a wood flavor.
A rubber tree?
Teak? Ebony?
No, that would be good.
And Brett says, Craft or Die even highlights Tyler and John's cans. They have the glass
I
can.
forgot to repost on that today.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Wah, wah.
But it's fine. It's fine.
It's fine. Everything's fine.
Guys, again, check out the Turfs Up Radio, all that good stuff. Check out our Drunken Movie Reviews, where you can find literally on all podcast channels.
Yeah. Wherever you listen to podcasts.
Spotify?
Definitely Spotify. And give us a
For
5-star review on that.
iHeartRadio?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Even Amazon and Google.
And Apple.
Man, all right. So yeah, that's I can't think of any other ones.
Yeah, exactly. There's a whole lot of random named ones of small companies.
Yeah.
We're also on those.
You're one of those too.
Thank you, guys. I'm TBG_Ops guy.
My dog B&Q.
And behind the camera, the one, the only, the River North loving, mustachioed son of a bitch.
I'll scream Matt.
Later, y'all.